We've done lots of things so far that have worked for the private sector. You know, you've seen non-casino gaming revenue grow. You've seen more private sector investment in Atlantic City outside of the casinos, whether it was Bass Pro Shops or other things that have gone on down there that have been really positive. And the mayor has been a large part of that since he's been there in terms of giving people confidence that he wanted to do the right thing. But the bottom line now is the only thing that's really holding Atlantic City back is its governmental structure and the debt and the cost of its government. And so Steve and I worked, you know, we talked about this 5 years ago, 6 years ago. We did 5 years ago when we did the first Atlantic City package. We talked about the possibility of doing this type of intervention then. And we just couldn't come to an agreement with all the parties involved to be able to do it at that time. And we said, okay, let's set up the tourism district. Let's do some other things to try to encourage this to work and see if it will. It worked in part in the private sector, but it didn't work with the government. And so now we have to take this next aggressive step. But this is something that Steve and I have been talking about for 5 years. We wanted to give Atlantic City a 5-year opportunity to have some of these problems work out on their own. They didn't. And so now we need to take those stronger steps to intervene and to work as partners with the mayor going forward. And I think we will be able to do that. So that's what happened. I mean, we're you know, look to come to a solution. And, you know, when Steve said it very well, you know, folks say that, you know, you can't get things done. This is another example of an issue that was at least being portrayed in the media and by some stakeholders as being intractable and unsolvable. But, you know, when people of goodwill get in the room and they talk to each other, as Steve's done and I've done and the mayor's done, you can get things done.